Hi guys, and welcome to part 28 of Angular with Firebase Application tutorials, and on this part we are going to implement the authentication conditions for our home view. For that, let's go to our home.component.ts file, and here we are going to make all the necessary changes. We are going to start by first importing the necessary modules, so we are going to import the Angular FireAuth, observable, and everything from Firebase/app. Next, let's add two new authentication related properties. The first one is going to be used to identify if the user is authenticated or not, and the second one is used to hold the user. On the constructor, we need to add an additional injection, and that is going to be Angular FireAuth. Now inside the constructor we are going to make all the implementations like on the previous part, so we are going to get the authentication state and see if we have a logged in user or not. For that, we just write this.af.authentication state and we subscribe to that one. Next, let's go to our home.component.html file, and here we are going to add all the existing code inside a div. So we create a div, we get all the code, we put it inside, and at the top we are going to add an if condition. On the if condition, we are just going to write display this div data only if the user is authenticated. And then at the bottom, add an additional div which is going to be used in case the user is not being authenticated. So let's save the changes and go back to our application, and we are going to get the "You are not authenticated" warning. At the top, we are going to see that you do not have any of the navigation bar items as well. Now, to see all the authenticated users, go to your Firebase application. On your Firebase application, go to Authentication, and here on the Users tab you are going to see all the authenticated users for this application. So guys, this is all for this part, and this is how you implement authentication using Firebase. On the next part, we are going to learn how to implement authentication using Auth0. So guys, thank you for watching and see you on the next part.